everybody that really helps us all get to where we want to go. We couldn't do it without any of you really at home cheering us on. It means a lot. If you have not received, if you're a spouse, a family support system, a parent, please make sure you get your t-shirt. We have t-shirts for you guys. We want to make sure you guys know and have something from us to you guys. You guys mean a lot to us. But we've got plenty of shirt sizes here. If you need one, please come up before you head out. Make sure you get your shirt.
Gotta buy. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call the whole team.
We take pretty big recognition for our top producers each month. Because we know that there's a price to pay to be a top producer. Sometimes it takes late nights, sometimes it takes early morning, sometimes it takes weekends, sometimes it takes a lot of your family time away. And you know, when you sacrifice, there's a price to pay, but also, you know, sometimes you get to be crowned with that top producer award. And so we wanted to do this out here in front of everybody. So the first award we have is for the top producer of January. Oh, that's one's March. Let me see here. January! All right. Our top producer, January 2021, goes out to a lady named The Machine. We call her Celine the Machine. Give it up for Celine the Machine. This is her. You got the top producer plaque 2021. I think she came off of like a bunch of top producers at the end of 2020, 4 of them in a row. Celine, you want to say anything today to everybody out here? Like, what are your keys to success? How did you do it? Did you have to pay a price, or did it just fall in your lap? I don't know.
Well, no, it did not fall in my lap. No, it's just a lot of persistence, and I think that working with Robbie really we just clicked.
Awesome. Give it up for The Machine. Her and Robbie work. We actually rented a portable building because we rented a space in our office, and they call it the barn. The barn. And so I don't know if I should tell you their nicknames, but yeah. They call them the goat and the sloth, and they're out there. So the rule is you can't enter the barn unless you have food. So you show up the barn. All right, congrats, Celine the Machine. So that's for the month of January 2021. The month of February was a crazy time, and as you all know, when did we hit the ice storm? February 13th. It went through Valentine's Day. It was one of the craziest times in the market. Some of you probably got bigger electric bills at home than normal. You can only imagine, being in the utility business, what we're facing. Customers with 3 and 10 times their bills. Electric companies went out of business. But we also, at the beginning of this year, brought on a new person to our team, and we call her Jules. And this lady saw an opportunity during this ice storm, and she kind of did something amazing the month of February, honestly, and March. But we'll give it up for Julie Ramos. We call her Jules.
Yeah.
The month of February. And at the bottom of this plaque right here, it has points. It says 171 points. I know that may not mean something to everybody here, but we'll try to explain it to you because you're going to need to know about these points so you can cheer on your loved ones during the next quarter. But 171 points is a lot of points for the month of February. Give it up for Julie.
Woo!
Okay, well, stay up here, Julie, because also it happened not once, but it happened twice, so it must not have been a fluke, because in the month of March, she comes back with 210 points, top producer, twice in a row. We call her Jules. Jules, tell us something.
It's been a pleasure, guys. I just welcomed into this family about 3 months ago, and it was honestly the best decision I could have made at the time of the phase of my life that I'm in right now, myself and my family. And I just look around and I see all these beautiful families, and this is what Big Fish Consulting is really about. It's about all of you guys. We can't do this without you all. We can't do this without our spouses, without our kids, without our partners in life. And we really truly thank you from the bottom of our hearts that you allow us to be who we are, because I know we're crazy.
This girl was so crazy. Don't go home yet, Julie, because I tell you what, we also had a quarterly bonus for the first quarter of 2021. I know you're like in the spotlight. It's funny because, you know, everybody, a lot of people had a great quarter, all right? I don't want you to think just because Julie's up here that a lot of people didn't. A lot of people had great months. A lot of people had great quarters. There was a lot of growth that happened. In fact, some people in sales, you get the thing about sales, you get to set your own paycheck. You get to decide what it is. The numbers there aren't predetermined. You get to determine what those look like. And so, you know, there's some people, I know a lot of people that got their best paychecks of their life during the first quarter of 2021. But there's only one person that could be the top producer for the whole quarter. And when you add up all of those points together, and points, we went to a point system this year, so I know they don't make sense to everybody, but 435 points the first quarter of 2021. What this means, we're sending her, the winner of the top quarter is getting sent on an all expenses paid cruise. And she won the cruise, so give it up one more time for Julie. Tackle shop called Hard Life Bait and Tackle. They make really awesome fishing gear for the surf, the bays, and everywhere. I actually had the privilege of going out with them. A couple nights ago, we had a late nighter, and we went and caught some fish for the fish fry. This guy knows how to fish, and he also has a great fishing tackle shop. But give it up for their family, and thanks again, Julie, for what they're doing. What's that? Sign up on his YouTube channel, for sure. He's got a YouTube channel. Check him out. He's got some great tips. I actually learned how to fillet fish a new way on there, so that was cool. Very good. So one more award that we have, and this one's a little bit different, because I tell you what, you know, sometimes we don't know everything that happens behind the scenes, but in any great business, in any great company, any great situation, there's always something happening behind the scenes. How many of you know that? And that's one reason we wanted to have this event out here today, because we know that a lot of you are the behind the scenes of the people that show up to work every day, or some of them don't show up every day because some of them have the privilege of setting their own schedules. But when they show up, we know that they're supported by you guys. And so thank you for the support system. But there's one person at Big Fish that really stood out during the first quarter behind the scenes. And operationally, we have all kinds of people that work behind the scenes operationally. Just real quickly, operations, if you can just kind of raise your hands. Daryl, Lisa, Mom Gail, Elizabeth, Haley. Those are just, that's a little glimpse into our operations team that makes it happen, that supports our people to get their contracts or get their needs and take care of customers that are upset and listen to a million different requests from salespeople that are trying to close deals. But there was one person, and this person just really stood out, not only to me, but to everybody. And it was a unanimous vote because this person's kind of new with the company. Her name is the Navigator. Because we give everybody we give everybody code names. Come up here, Navigator. Give Haley a hand. Haley, we wanted to give you this really cool award for Most Valuable Player MVP for the first quarter 2021. And I want to tell you, honestly, I can't tell you how many nights I saw emails coming in at 6 o'clock p.m. She's supposed to be out of the door at 5. Grandma's out in the car waiting for her, and she's like holding Grandma off just because she feels like she's got to get this done. I think you're the type of person you don't want to come in the next morning with. But I know there's been times you walk in the next morning and your desk is probably piled up with things. And we just wanted to say thank you for what you're doing. Do you want to say anything to all these people out here?
Just thank you. It's been wonderful. I really appreciate having everyone here. It's been absolutely fantastic to get to know you, and I really look forward to the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, this girl right here, she's got a bright future ahead. She's got a lot going on, more than, you know, I think you even realized when you showed up. We kind of stole her out of another job. I think, where were you working? Do you mind? I mean, she was like managing, you were a manager at a fast food restaurant. She was managing it. They actually put her in management before you were like, what, 18 or something when they put you in management? 17. 17. She's supposed to be 18. Anyway, she's 19. She's working with Big Fish, and she's crushing it. And we're very thankful for you. And we have something for you. Come up here real quick, Julie, if you will, and hold this for me. We were going to do this. We wanted to give you a little bit, so we Let me see. I want to make sure it's all there.
Big countdown.
Alright. So, it may not be much, but it's $100 a month, $300 for the first quarter. It's in cash. Take it home. You know, we want to do that. Congratulations, family. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, family.
Awesome.
Awesome. Is that it for the awards? Very good. So, while your family is here and while everyone is listening and watching, we wanted to tell you about what our incentive is for the next quarter, which is going to be April through, May through, what is it? What's the next quarter? April, May, June. There we go. April, May, and June. So write this down. Write this number down, okay? 50 points. 50 points. And I want you to know 50 points is it's more than achievable. Like, we're putting this incentive out there because we would really like to see every one of our consultants go on this with us, but we are going to do a trip for every person that qualifies with 50 points for you and plus one, your significant other that you can bring with you. So you plus one, we have a trip planned to, Ashley, can you come up here and help me with the, what is it called? It's called the J&L Ranch. And we actually found out about this place. It was referred to us through Celine the Machine. And what it is it's just, we want to do it's like a resort. It's like 13,000 acres. And what they have out there is just like a spa resort. They have skeet shooting out there. They have, so we're going to do some skeet shooting. We're going to do horseback riding. We're going to do some hanging out at a resort for a couple nights or a couple days. I don't know what the whole time frame is. But every person that gets 50 points, we want to invite you to come out to this trip with us. It's going to be in July, around the 15th of July, I think. I don't know the exact date, but it's going to be after the next quarter. And really, the reason we set the points at 50 is because we know every single person that goes to work can hit 50 points. And we really want everybody to go. We want you to bring somebody with you, so be nice to the person. But we would really like everyone to participate and encourage them. You know, and just to give you an idea, some of those points were like, a lot of people got over 100, over 200 in a month. So 50 points is achievable in a quarter if someone just goes to work. So thank you all for being out here. Give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out. And again, thank you, family. I hope everybody has a happy Easter and a great weekend. We would love to take a picture of you guys just to kind of see the family and be able to remember you and remember this day. But if y'all wouldn't mind making your way out here to the grass, somebody wants to take a picture of us. If y'all wouldn't mind coming out here and we'll get a family picture. But again, thank you all for being here. Our second place prize was an iPad Pro, which I was just told by Will that it was on back order, but it is ordered. So you have an iPad Pro going out to Celine the Machine. Right here, give her a hand. And then our third place prize was just $500, and it goes out to Jarvis the Dream. Woo! Jarvis! Hey man, I know you're working over there taking up calls, but come out here, man. We really need to hear from you. Y'all want to hear from Jarvis, don't you? Jarvis, 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 Jarvis. Here he comes. This guy right here, I just want to tell a little bit about his story because he had like a leg injury during the first month of the year, which is major because this guy's like a basketball coach. He's an extremely athletic guy. He had a baby, a brand new baby at home, a beautiful baby girl. What's her name? Journey, beautiful baby girl Journey, and he still managed to pull off in the top 3 for the quarter of the year and gets the $500 in cash. The only problem is it's going to be on a check. So, but hey man, tell us what you're doing, man, and how you did it. And when I'm up here, I'm almost as tall as you. So there you go.
Man, I don't really have that many words to say. I guess the best way to sum it up is just keep trying. You just never know when you're going to get that last deal. Last second, last hour, last minute of the day. Just think you can do more. And that's how it happened. So, all right.
Yep.
And it happens for him like that all the time. You'll think the month is over, and then all of a sudden Jarvis comes out of nowhere with some monster deal and makes it happen, and Journey smiles at home and says, Dad. Or she will be saying that soon. Okay. Thank you guys for being out here. Give everybody a hand one more time. Thank you all.
like everybody's in.